Bobby, who tells him he's boring and that he should spice up his stream. Once all the blood has been cleaned from the car, Kurt tries to spice up things like Bobby said by driving recklessly for his next passengers, a trio of socialites that includes Richard, Kendra, and London. At first Richard and Kendra are terrified by the way Kurt drives, but London is excited because she feels like she's on an adventure and jumps to the front seat to chat with Kurt. Eventually Kurt goes off route again and drives the trio to a junkyard, telling Richard and Kendra to hang out the sunroof because there's a beautiful view here that is perfect for social media pictures. Richard and Kendra play along and actually have fun, but then Kurt begins driving faster and suddenly closes the sunroof, trapping his next victims while his song plays in the background. At that moment some wild dogs from the junkyard jump on Richard and Kendra to feed, and Kurt takes a power drill that he keeps in his car to kill London with it. Afterward, Kurt takes his vehicle to the car wash and calls Bobby for his opinion, but he sadly didn't see Kurt's triple kill. He actually stopped watching the stream because Kurt just doesn't interest him. Kurt demands to know why Bobby hasn't given him a shout out yet like he promised, and Bobby tells him he should be more like Jessie because she comes across as authentic. Kurt checks out Jessie's socials again, but jealousy makes him comment bitterly in the most nitpicky ways, like saying she doesn't even film her stories vertically. While a bitter Kurt drives to a house in the suburbs, Jessie posts the video she took in the car to burn Mario and Kurt, then she visits her grandma to take good care of her while recording it for her social media. Suddenly the door rings and she worries because they weren't expecting anyone, but it's just a fellow stand-up comedian Mike that wants to discuss some work-related things. It turns out Kurt is actually visiting Bobby, who tells Kurt to go away because they're not collaborators or friends, and all this is being said in front of the camera for his fans to hear on his stream. Bobby insults Kurt as he comes closer demanding help, and Bobby's fans end up going to Kurt's stream to see the other side of the argument. Kurt suddenly stabs Bobby with a knife as his stream finally reaches double digits. Bobby tries to defend himself with a gun, but after some struggle, Kurt overpowers him and kills him, although his audience believes it's all fake. Kurt jumps into triple digits by hosting his stream on Bobby's feed and even records himself showering to get rid of all the blood and going through Bobby's